The classic heel is where you place your heel diagonally to your body and pull towards yourself as you go up or out. The vertical heel is where you place your heel on a vertical hold and pull directly against the hold. Oftentimes you'll need another foot to help you achieve this. The undercling heel is when you place your heel underneath a hold and you pull up against the hold up towards the ceiling. A heel catch is a variation of a heel where you dynamically catch your heel on a hold as you're standing up or jumping on a boulder. The double heel is when you have both your heels placed across from each other to frog on a hold for more control on it. In this case, you're pressing both heels towards each other. To set a heel on a hold, you're going to place it where it's least likely to fall out of the hold. This is at the bottom of a curve of a hold or where the hold is most positive. You're going to point the toe down as you weight your heel and use your calf or hamstring to pull your body in to whatever direction you want to go. To place your heel on the undercling, you're going to heel hook a hold and point your toe as far down towards the mats as you can. It often ends up pointing diagonally down towards the wall, and typically you want to use your leg to pull your body and hips towards the wall. Vertical heel placement is when you place your heel flat against a hold and pull towards that hold. Oftentimes this needs to be done with the help of your other foot to create a counterforce against the heel, so you can push it towards the hold. The most classic use for a heel hook is to move dynamically or make a big move left or right, and you're going to use your heel to pull yourself in that direction. You use your heel hook and use your hamstring to pull your body close to the wall and keep your feet on the wall as you go for your next hold. You do a big rock over on your heel and quickly load your hamstring, which is why it's important that your hamstring is warm. The greater the overhang, the more weight goes through your hamstring. So it's essential you've warmed up properly for your heel hooks when you're doing this classic move. Heel hooks are also great for fixing mistakes. Sometimes you'll find that you've put your hands in the opposite direction that they need to be. So you can set a heel hook to take weight off your hands and lock in your position so you can make adjustments on the wall without restarting the boulder. Heel hooks are also awesome for reaching up on the wall. It can make reaching up on an overhang easier with your heel so you can stay closer to the wall and use your arms less as you're pulling up. Heel hooks can also help you quickly do a mantle or perch up onto a hold. When you set your heel, you can quickly get your hips over your feet in a mantle position. So you can either sit on your feet and free up your hands or move up to your next hold. Heels are most valuable on an overhang to keep your hips close to the wall and make your legs do some of the work in order to get up a cave. Heels can make moves easier and prevent you from pumping out along the way on your boulder. The one mistake you want to avoid when you're doing heel hooks is not to put it too deep into a jug. Heels can often get caught in a deep jug and get stuck on the wall. So if you fall, your heel will stay on the wall and it's a great risk of injury to your ankle or foot. So definitely don't put your heel too deep into a big jug. To get better at heel hooks, the first thing you want to do is practice them. I like to practice my heel hooks in my warm-up to quickly improve my technique and warm up the muscles that I'll need to use in order to do heel hooks during my session. You can find random heel hooks, ones that aren't really necessary, but just get your body moving and used to being in that heel hook position. Try doing it in lots of different positions. Try doing a vertical heel hook, an undercling heel hook, all sorts of things when you're warming up in order to get your body used to heel hooks and ready for whatever your session has to offer. If you're still feeling a little weak on your heel hooks, you can always train them in the gym. Hamstring curls are a great exercise to get your hamstrings ready and strong for heel hooks. You can do them with a machine, a TRX, or a resistance band. You're going to do 8 to 12 reps for 3 to 4 sets and 1 to 2 minutes between each set. This will get your hamstrings nice and strong, and it's a movement that can be applied directly to what you see on the wall. The classic toe hook is when you place the top of your shoe underneath a hold and pull up against it. A bat hang is when you hang upside down on a hold using 2 toe hooks at the same time. This can often free up your hands, but can be a little bit scary, so you want to be careful when you're doing bat hangs. A toe catch is just like a heel catch, except you're going to be using your toe. Toe catches are a lot more common than heel catches, so when you see a move like this, I usually opt for my toe before my heel. A drop knee toe hook is a type of toe hook where you place your toe on a hold and twist your knee until it's upside down and your toe is pushing down against the hold. This can give you a little more distance than your regular toe hook. A toe scum is a toe hook on a bad or slopey hold that often is not meant to be toe hooked in the first place. This can provide a small amount of resistance when making a move and get you just a little bit closer to sticking your next hold. When placing a toe hook, you want to place it close to the wall on the opposite side of your hold and flex your shin and foot to create a 90-degree angle. Compared to a heel hook where you want your hips close to the wall, with toe hooks you actually want to relax your arms and hips with your toe hook and let your hips come a little further away from the wall. Make sure you're really putting pressure on the hold. If you're too close to the hold, you won't put enough weight on the toe and it won't hold. To help with that, you can put your other foot on top of the hold to push and pull at the same time. This is called a bicycle. You can also bend your knee on the toe that's holding the toe hook in order to decrease the distance between your hips and your toe. When there's a lot of weight on your toe or it's keeping you on the wall, releasing your toe hook can be tricky. You want to slowly release the toe by dragging it against the hold to slow the momentum you're going to create when it comes out. Toe hooks and heel hooks are often interchangeable with each other, but heel hooks typically take a little more effort because you have to pull with your hamstring and your arms to move. Toe hooks rely more on laying back and reaching, with a little less pulling. Heels are more secure and are stronger a lot of the times, but toes can usually help you reach a little bit further. It also depends on the hold. Your hold can be in a better position for either a heel or a toe based on how slopey it is, the angle, the overhang, the hold you're going for afterwards, or if your hand is in the way from placing your heel or toe. For me, if a toe and a heel are both equally good options for a move, I like to opt for the toe hook because it's a little less effort. And just like with heel hooks, toe hooks are great for letting you go left or right. Since when you're doing a toe hook, your leg is typically fully extended, you can get even further left or right than with a heel hook. And if you're trying to fall into a hold, toe hooks are the best option. Training toe hooks is similar to training heel hooks, but you're doing the opposite side of your leg. You can grab a resistance band and pull the band towards yourself, mimicking a toe hook motion. You're going to do this the same amount that you would your hamstring curls, 8 to 12 reps, 3 to 4 sets, and 1 to 2 minutes between each set. And just like with heel hooks, you're going to be doing toe hooks in your warm-up as well to get better at them with your technique and to get your shin nice and warm for toe hooking. This is my actual warm-up for my session, and you can see I'm doing lots and lots of toe hooks. I even throw in a few heel hooks here and there, but I like to do a bit of a traverse, and heel hooks and toe hooks can help me traverse longer without getting pumped while still getting warmed up.